Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast.
Born as a kid who had a relationship.
Hey!
What's going on, brother?
You got it.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Midnight Paco Podcast. As always, you can find me at Justin Fuller Comedy on Instagram, people.
And I'm the _great_COREE. That's how you can find me. You can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram as well.
That's right, people. Please hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification. Tell your peoples. We appreciate everybody out there.
That's right.
If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be us doing this consistently because you watch. Appreciate you.
That's why we do it.
That's right. That's right. Giving you all the insides of comedy and, whatever else comes out.
The good stuff.
The good stuff.
That's right.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right. What's up, man?
Slow motion.
Nice.
It's been a very eventful week.
Yeah. We did do comedy. I know you heard that.
Did we?
Yeah. We did comedy.
I
there
did.
wasn't a lot of people there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was mostly comics. You know what I mean? But there was a couple. That dude who went up, that was his first time, right? Brought his family or whatever the case. So I think they were like the only people that were there.
Yeah. Well,
comics.
yeah. It was.
But it was cool because I had an idea of what I was gonna do, and then when I seen that, I was like, well, let me try out this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had no idea what I was going to do, and my performance reflected that. And I was winging it and making up stuff as I went. And
but you found a couple gems.
I guess so.
And you know what? It's funny because the more I listen to podcasts and this and that, you hear comedians that, like the ones. There's a lot of people because you do it differently. You don't write.
Mm-mm.
You don't write.
Mm-mm.
You're one of those people that you think about it, you go on stage and work it out that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that do it that way.
I do sometimes. Like I have a subject and I'll jot down something and then I'll build off of that.
Yeah. But for the most part, you like to freestyle.
Yeah.
A lot more. You know what I mean? I'm more structured in what I try to do. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you freestyle a lot. And you got a couple gems. Like, I don't want to give it away. You know what I mean? I don't want to kind of...
Yeah, no, I hear you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So it's dope. You know what I
you.
mean? And so... What I'm trying to say is, even though it was one of those nights where there wasn't much of a crowd, you still get to work on something, and you find little bits for when there is a crowd. It's gonna
that will hit.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's like, what I did is, I knew one of my bits wasn't working. We've talked about the funeral bit and all that stuff. And so what I did was just took that out of the equation. You know what I mean? In the way I reformatted my stuff. I mean, there's still got a little kinks and stuff I got to work out, but it was still, I think, productive night.
Right.
It was dope, I thought.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the whole purpose of open mic.
Right.
Yeah. I want to say if I start from the beginning since I started recording, and doing my teeth and the different stuff that I did, I got an hour. Like if I could take the gems out of my set from the beginning, like from since I started, and like tweak those to my comfortability that I have now,
That's what it is.
It's-
Because I mean, like you say, I probably got about 45. Man, it's possible.
I think you got a more than an hour.
Close. I mean, we've done a lot of 5-minute chunk, different things here and there.
I think
so.
you got more than an hour. Like if you do a collective of things that hit from when you started.
That's the thing I'm trying to do now, though, is condense all that stuff. I'm trying to condense a lot of it, and I'm trying to make a solid 15. You know what I mean? Right now, you can do a good feature. You can be a good feature, doing 15 minutes.
Yeah, but you could do a feature doing.
I mean, I want to have more material, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you got it.
yeah, but it's gonna take. I gotta iron out this shit first. It's gotta be solid. You know what I mean? That's. I don't want to rush nothing. I don't. I mean, I wanna. Obviously we're not. We ain't got. We ain't young. You know what I mean? So we gotta rush things a little bit faster than most. But you can't. This is something, unfortunately, you can't rush. It's just gotta be shown on stage. And I mean, I think we're doing that. To be honest, you know what I'm saying?
I think so too. But it's just like, I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, trust me. We've watched headliners do 45 minutes, and it's like, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could go up there with the material I have, because not everyone's crushing like fucking, like they're Chappelle or Rock. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just one of those things where a lot of people are just, doing the damn thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody's crushing out there. It's just but I want my material to, you know what I mean? I don't want to go out there and then have something bad or not do very well, and then it's like, oh, this dude's not good, don't book him. You know what I mean? When you go out there, you want to be fucking smashing, like no nerves, nothing like that. To the extent, that you can. You know what I mean? We're not going to be, seasoned, fucking unnerved, just working out what we do, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think we've both been through life. We're grown-ass motherfucking men, you know what I'm saying? We don't, I don't know, I think we have a different outlook on it. You know what I'm saying?
We have a different outlook on it, and plus we're way funnier than most.
Well, from what I think I'm funny, you know what I'm saying?
I never claimed to be funny, but I claim to know funny.
Yeah.
Like I never said I was funny.
Right.
And when people say, "Are you any good?" and my response has always been the same.
Right.
I've always said, "Do you know how many unfunny comedians out here making a lot of money?"
Right.
I want to be one of them.
Right. I don't mind.
I want to be one of them.
I don't mind.
Sign me up.
I mean, I want to be funny, but like I said, we've seen plenty that are still doing it, and I mean, I can do it.
Like I said, and I'm not saying I'm the funniest person in the world.
Of course not. I mean,
but
you can't judge that. There's no way to judge that, obviously.
But
you can make a group of people laugh. You can make you've done it. You've made it.
You can make a group of people that don't know you
exactly
laugh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's been proven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that we know. We know what we can do. It's just building that act is what it is. We got to build an act. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And what involves in that, and I'm learning that, and I'm getting better. Instead of just standing there and doing your jokes, fucking moving around, blah 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 blah, talking, and you know what I'm saying, getting more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm doing that too.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to didn't look at anybody, and I used to pace, but I heard I still do pace
a little bit.
But I thought I was looking at people when I'm pacing, like coming to them. That's what in my mind, that's what I thought I was doing.
Yeah, I mean, see, it's different because is that wrong to pace though?
No, I don't think it's wrong to pace.
You want to use the stage. You want to talk to people on all sides.
I want everybody to think that I'm engaging with everybody in the room.
Exactly.
Even if I can't see you, I'm going to talk in your direction.
Oh yeah, you got to, because the lights definitely blind the shit out of you.
So that's why you will see me. Well, in my mind, that's what I'm doing. I'm talking to them over there.
Right.
I'm coming over there. I'm talking to you too.
Right,
I
right.
see you over there. I'm talking to you too. Even though I can't see you, I think somebody over there.
Right.
You might see me look like I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? He talking to an empty table. If I thought I saw you there, I'm looking over
You're
there.
practicing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like he is
I'm
talking.
doing sold out crowd and then
Yeah.
there's 2 people, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, I tried, and the last one, like I said, I was completely shooting from the hip.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it before you went up.
Yeah, I said
You
I ain't
know
got
what I'm
nothing.
saying?
I ain't have nothing prepared, and I did a little something, and you know,
Yeah.
I was like blah 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 blah, oh, blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah. And yes, my blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I am blah blah.
But no, you
That
found
is my
gems.
reps. Oh, sorry.
You found gems.
Well, thank you.
We talked about it. You can
Yeah.
work. You know, you can build on. So
Yeah.
that's what it was all about. And like I said, that's getting back to like different techniques. You know what I mean? There's so many ways to do it. There's so many ways to do it. I'm afraid to do it that way.
Don't be.
I am.
Don't be.
I am.
You
Well-
shouldn't be afraid.
Well, the problem with that is, you know me, man. If I shoot from the hip, that's where the mouth goes. And cuss words, and it's tough when you're on stage. I know
Some people say that's fucking.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand, but I'm trying
It
not.
was like they was being so disrespectful. Almost like they was trying to prove a point to me.
I don't think it was to you at all.
You don't think so?
No. The man,
Like, look, when he's not here, we gonna say and do what the fuck we want. Fuck you, Cool C.
no, because he wasn't even there.
That's what I said.
No, I'm talking about the dude who did that to you.
No. I'm just saying. I thought everybody was saying it because
No.
everybody was
Bob,
not following the rules.
yeah, but Bob, shout out to Bob McClure. He was running in and he wasn't happy with it. He stopped. Austin, yeah, because Austin was the one who he was like, oh, maybe I'll just stop because Bob's looking at me weird.
I'm just saying, like,
Austin Rob.
everybody knows the rules.
I know, but they
follow the rules.
That's the problem. People feel like the thing is, and this is why I like the way that Pete's doing it. To be honest with you, is because dropping F-bombs, this and that's a cheap laugh. It really is a cheap laugh. You know what I'm saying? You can say, "Oh, these mother," and people are gonna laugh at that. They'll laugh at it. It's cheap.
I don't think so.
It's a little cheap.
I mean, I hear.
I like to say it all the time. I hear
cuss what you're
words,
saying, but
trust me. But if you drop a good F-bomb, it's getting laughs. You know what I mean? It's getting laughs.
I mean, I guess I'm going by my own experience, and F-bombs don't make me laugh.
Not you.
A lot of things don't make me laugh.
Well, that's the problem. That's the thing. Terrible judge. Terrible judge.
Certain things do. I'm not sitting up here and act like things don't make me laugh.
Oh, I know.
Because I'll be over there cracking
All I
up.
gotta do is talk about poop.
That's
He cracks
funny.
Little smiles.
That's funny.
Little smiles.
And people doing different things is hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, somebody could be on stage and I could probably not hear their humor at all.
But you could just see their posture.
And that is hilarious. I'm like, oh my goodness, he's up there like a question mark. The fuck?
How you stand like that without tipping over?
Right, like, what the hell?
His body's just balanced equally.
How do you do that? How are you standing up on stage like a question mark? Like, what the hell?
I don't know, but that makes laughs.
I don't think anybody else was laughing at that but me.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And then I tried to do it, and I almost fell over
I don't
twice.
think I noticed you doing.
I said I was going to
I
do
know
it.
you were going to.
Yeah, I said I'm going to go up there and I'm going to try to stand like
Okay,
that.
I know. I didn't see you.
I didn't do it when I went up there because I probably would have failed.
That's what I was saying. Because I was ready to laugh. Because I was.
I
waiting
got you
for
next
it.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like to shoot from the hip. I want to see. I want to see.
You know, I don't give a F sometimes.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes I don't.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fun though, man. That's the.
It's fun not giving an F.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, every time I go up, I try to make it count. Because we don't go up a lot, you know, truth be told. we're gonna branch out a little bit more in the future here coming up.
Absolutely, we are branching out and
check out a few different spots.
Sling some jokes in other cities.
Yes.
That's coming.
Yes.
We are working on our cooking show.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for that.
That should be out soon, people.
Yes, we are promoting good
Go
eating.
subscribe to the channel now. There's like four all these goddamn people I sent the link to.
Really?
People's.
They ain't subscribed, huh?
Telling you, man. People they're just not. I was talking to my son about this. Because we've had the conversation. And I said a lot of people that are watching this right now aren't our closest people. Some are. And kudos. Appreciate you.
Shout
you know
out.
what I'm saying? But the most we're going to get is new people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that don't barely know us, but they subscribe because most of them are in our circle because you've talked to them personally. So shout out to y'all, whoever talked to him and subscribe, because it was all personal problems.
I mean,
because the way, like I said, the way we've gotten this thing started is mud roots. You know what I'm saying? Just from the dirt, and that's why we appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Every 255 of you mother suckers that have been rolling with us from day one. Well, not day one, but accumulating over the time.
And that's what's up, and I appreciate everybody, but it's like, I don't see the point of doing it if you're not going to get subscribers or if you're not going to ask people to
watch.
Yeah.
And
And that's just on YouTube. So shout out to everybody that's subscribing on other platforms.
Yeah.
Spotify and
Apple Podcasts,
and Google Podcasts and
Cashbox. I think there's another one up in there.
Shout out to all my my drivers out there that's been supporting me. I do it for you guys.
Yeah, being on the road, man, you need something to listen to. Hopefully we keep you entertained and laughing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or just, conversational.
Here, I want you to pump this one. But this is a message to all my drivers out there that are being rated by systems such as Smart Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Or companies like that. What that is, for people that don't know, those are companies that monitor the drivers. They have cameras facing the drivers and cameras facing the street. The way it's being monitored, it can make great drivers feel like they're not good drivers. Don't ever think that you're not a good driver.
Right.
The people that's watching you and monitoring you and judging you and giving you points, they are not drivers, I promise you. And they have no idea of what a good driver is. So don't let that affect your confidence of being a driver. You're doing a great job. Whenever you leave the yard and you come back with your equipment unscathed and you didn't hurt anybody or you didn't damage your truck, that's a wonderful, fantastic day.
Right.
And thank you very much. I appreciate you. If nobody told you, your company or the Smart Drive or anybody told you they appreciate you, I appreciate you. Continue to drive safe. Fuck Smart Drive and companies like that tell these drivers that's professional what they did that was unsafe or something like this.
Right.
I've been constantly harassed, and I said, hey, this is not helpful to anyone. And if you're not a million miler with no marks on your license, we have no conversation. You can't tell me shit.
Right.
There's nothing you could tell me. And I just wanted to say that. So, keep on, driving, be safe out there. I saw a couple of fatal accidents. I've been in those jams this week. So just slow down. Just be aware of your surroundings and keep doing what you're doing because I appreciate you. A happy driver is a safe driver.
You ain't lying, man. Yeah, be safe out there. Stay awake.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah, man, life's crazy, dude. You know what I'm saying? The way companies, treat people like that, even like with the company I was at before I left, that they had them in there, and they were, which I understand the point. I turned around, I didn't go up in somebody's driveway, but I didn't go all the way in, but I turned up and I went back, you know what I mean? Instead of going around the block, which I probably should have, it's a heavier truck, but they were like, you go on the driveway if you crack it, and I'm like, oh my God.
Right.
I get it. You know what I mean? That's my fault, but, it's the camera that, they showed it. I'm like, okay, one of these deals. And then when I heard they were looking at you when you were driving, it's like, well, these trucks were in all day. I piss in a bottle while we're in this truck. You know what I'm saying? I don't get out there. Ain't place to go while I'm in the middle of a fucking road. You see these guys go behind houses sometimes to pee, which is unsanitary as shit.
It's unsanitary and unsafe. You can get your ass shot.
You ain't lying.
With your shit in your hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like, I always just cover up the camera if I had to do that shit. But of course, they'd be like, well, why are you covering up the camera? You know what I mean? So you feel like you're being watched 24/7, even if you ain't doing nothing really wrong. You know what
my
I mean?
advice to everybody, if you want to watch me on camera, subscribe to the podcast.
That's what's up.
And I'm on there all the time.
All the time.
You could go to dates before and everything. But
Right.
no, but I hear what you're saying, and don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful tool with the cameras facing the street to see what happened. Like, how did the accident occur?
For sure.
And if you watching me and I'm doing something terribly wrong, like, I saw a video of drivers, he literally fell asleep. He hit somebody on the side. He said he blew out a tire, but
He fell asleep.
he fell asleep.
Yeah.
The camera, by all means, that's necessary for that.
Yeah.
But if I'm swerving a line and nobody's hurt and nothing's around,
Right.
don't tell me nothing about that.
Well, then you even say if a car cuts in front of you, it says that you were following too close.
If a car cuts in front of you, look, my thing is, don't punish somebody for something that could have happened. Like, if it was a close call and it didn't happen, what are you coaching for?
Right.
It could have happened. Leave a driver alone. Leave that driver alone.
Well, the problem is they want to cover their ass. And
It didn't happen. Nothing happened. What's the cover?
Oh, I understand.
What's the cover?
It's a teaching moment. It's a thing they can use to write people up for if they want to get rid of somebody. They have ammunition piled up.
And here go another one. I mean, if you're a professional driver and you think, oh, this is the wrong exit, you slow down because you're about to get off, the camera turns on, and then you're like, oh shit, this ain't my exit. If you see it's clear and free, you cross those lines, oh, you get a lot of points for that.
Wait, what do you mean?
All right, so you're getting off the freeway.
Yeah.
When you get off the freeway, it's lines, solid lines.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have horizontal lines and those solid lines on that exit.
Okay, yeah. So you were saying going off the exit, and then you realize,
oh, this ain't my exit, and then you cut, and you see that it's clear.
It's clear.
And you go back over.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a lot of points for that.
Really?
Oh yeah, and they said they would rather you miss that exit and just
get off, get back on somewhere else, or whatever.
Right.
It is.
And then they'll be asking you why you're late.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah. See, there's that.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
if like I said, what are you giving points for when the driver the driver saw that it was clear, and there was no harm in that? If a driver saw that it was clear to do that, and nothing happened,
Right. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And one more that I think this is the dumbest thing ever. Like, most professional drivers, as soon as they hit the yard, wherever they're going to pick up or deliver, we take our seatbelt off. The reason why we do that is because when we're maneuvering backwards, you're doing this. You're leaning forward.
Oh yeah. You can't be confined. You
So-
feel like you're stuck. You can't.
So
back
if
up
you
like that.
are in a maneuver and you go this and you get snatched back, that can cost you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That can be when you hit something.
Right.
But every professional knows that. And some dillwad behind the camera don't know it. Or whoever said that you need to have your seatbelt on in the yard where you're normally not going over 5 miles an hour. Or even if you're backing up or sliding your tandems or something, you don't need a seatbelt on for that. You just don't. Somebody can hit you in the parking lot. So you're supposed to sit in the parking lot with your seatbelt on?
No.
I mean, it's just silly.
Yeah.
Being in the parking lot with your seatbelt on is equivalent to you letting someone out your driveway. And the majority of people that I ask, when you let somebody out your driveway, meaning like when the car behind the person is leaving, and you pull out for them to pull out, and then you go back in your driveway, do you put your seatbelt on?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
So it's the same thing. It's just stupid rules, and and you gotta. It's just silly.
Yeah, man. I know. It's like I said. I'm not a fan of rules.
I mean, I understand.
I understand there needs to be certain rules, but like I said, the ones that you're dealing with are all to save the company. That's all.
If I'm falling asleep, coach me. If I hit some shit, coach me.
Well, the problem with falling asleep is the hours. So.
Hello.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the problem is see, and it gets back to, you know, I mean, they don't care. They'll switch the hours, and then they expect you to manage your life when they... Look, I signed up for these hours. It's hard to manage my life because I'm used to a different schedule.
Right.
And now I got to adjust to this. But guess what? I still got to do this when I have responsibilities outside of this job.
Exactly.
And I still got to get some rest.
Exactly.
You started me here. Now I got to work all night on this traffic. Trust me, man. Yeah, it can mess with you, man. So
it can.
I hope everyone stays awake. Don't be drinking all these terrible energy drinks, but... I don't know, man. It's tough. Like I said, I got my brother-in-laws. They're truckers. They're out there doing the thing too. But
yeah, to that point, I mean, and I hear you with the energy drinks. My thing is, do what you got to do.
I mean, I get it, yeah, but they're just not good for you either.
They're not good for you. Ultimately, the best thing is proper rest.
Yeah. But if you need to stay awake, I got it. You know what I mean? It's better that than the alternative. So And
another thing that I think that people say that. That we're distracted because we're on our Bluetooth headset, and I highly disagree with that. I think that actually saved me a million times, being on the phone, staying awoke, on a Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah.
A Bluetooth hands-free headset.
Right.
That is not a distraction at all. Only way it could be a distraction, and I tell everybody, don't be on any heated conversations with your significant other or anyone.
Yeah.
Because then that's a mental thing, and it throws your decision-making off. But a hands-free Bluetooth headset is safer than a passenger because you're still you're having a conversation and you're driving. You still got both hands on the wheel, and you're constantly doing your mirror checks.
Right.
If you have a passenger, you're looking at that passenger.
Yeah.
You're interacting with that passenger.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? So the Bluetooth headset is safer than a passenger, and because of my Bluetooth headset, I'm alive, and a lot of you out on the road is alive.
Right.
So.
Preach.
Yeah.
All right. On to some other crazy shit. I know that was heartfelt. You need to say it. Before I left the house to come here, this is completely off the subject.
No, it's cool.
I know. My wife was listening to the TikTok, and apparently in China, they found a 300 feet deep cave with a rainforest in it.
Nice.
That they're about to start exploring.
Wow.
What the fuck is going on, man? Aliens are coming.
Yeah. Are coming? What do you mean?
Well, the government's...
They're not coming. They've
been here.
Yeah.
But they're acknowledging them now. Which is weird.
Well, maybe once the aliens get here... certain people can finally realize that people are people and band together and stop separating.
That's perfect. That's what we need to do. I really want them to come here for that reason. Because a lot of people then get out of their fucking egos and out of their minds and thinking they're in control. And it's like, no, you're not. See, that's the problem with the government. I know it was for a reason in the beginning. You know what I mean? Some structure. There's so many people. Why does people get to tell us what to do?
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but we got to have some type of rules and guidelines.
For sure.
Yeah.
But that's a moral code that I think is instilled in most. You know what I mean? As society's gotten better. I know the further you go back in history, the worse people were. They'd just kill people and do hideous shit to people. Now there's an understanding that you can't do that.
You can't kill people. You just can't walk around and dropping poop out your butt and keep it going and stuff like that.
Right.
It's got to be rules. There's got to be rules and guidelines.
Structure, but nobody telling me what the fuck to do.
I mean, it's all telling you what to do. Telling you can't do something, and that's telling you what to do. Like, don't do that. You can't come in here without a shirt. That's telling you what to do.
Well, yeah, no. That's a public business.
Yeah, but it's still like rules and guidelines that you have to follow if you want to get service. Don't do this, don't do that. I get it, but I get to a certain degree of like, don't tell me I can't stay up. Don't tell me I got to go to bed.
Right.
Or I got to be at this place at this time for this long. I get it.
Well, see, that's the crazy thing about time is I was watching this thing. Oh, man, I forget the dude's name. But he's all into this stuff as far as, like, aliens and all that stuff. And they were saying time really doesn't exist. You know what I mean? We created time as far as when they created the watch. You know, who put structure and who created the dates and the hours and the months, and so we can schedule and use our time properly, but there really is no time. And the problem, and that in a sense boxed us in, and now we get old because of it, because we think of time passing and everything like that instead of just living. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, even with that, I mean,
you need structure. I get it. The way we live in society now, it's not like it was back then and everything like that. So I understand that. What else would we do? Everyone just standing there looking up at the stars. You know what I'm saying? That we understand the way we're built. We're not running and gathering food. You know what I'm saying? We're not suffering for much. So what would we do with our fucking time? And that's why we all have these jobs and careers and things of that nature, and we completely forgot about life in general. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. And now with the talk of aliens, it's like, I love it. I love it.
I mean, I hear you saying it's aliens, but I truly think that, I'm sticking with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan on the wheel, and what he states was that, he's not saying that extraterrestrials don't exist, but what he's saying, what everybody's been seeing is not that. And I believe that. I believe it's not that. Yeah.
But what is it?
It's indigenous people from Earth that build these machines, and that's what they are.
But you think? See, that's my problem with that is I think the aliens created us.
Okay. So you said if there is a God, who created God?
That's what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like it's.
Does God have parents?
Right.
I get it. I mean, those are like to me the mysteries of the world. It's like God could be like a force of energy. It could be a beam of light. It could be a globe of energy. It could be a sphere of energy that we all came from. I mean, it could be, I don't know. Some people think it could be us. It could be yourself. You at the end, when it's all at the end, you sitting there looking at yourself.
But what is? But
shit, we could be unplugged from the Matrix.
I understand, but what created the Matrix? You see what I'm saying?
Simon.
Simon says
at the end, you gotta hit the red, yellow, green light. Boop, boop, boop.
I'm just saying. Look. When we talk about aliens, and everyone who watches Ancient Alien, on the History Channel, man, look, the things they've seen sketched in stone that they found in Iraq, Samaria. They talk about the Anunnaki coming down from planet Nibiru, and to mine gold to save their planet, to put it in the atmosphere to save their planet, and they created the humans, the first like a slave race to mine the gold for them, which was humans.
You sound like white people to me.
What?
What you describing?
That's what they seen in the tablets.
You describing white people?
What?
What you describing?
What do you mean?
Say it again.
They came down
and did what? Enslaved the human race.
Created. Well, yeah. Well, no, these were different. Like this was like a fucking like.
Sound like white people.
A bird head with a like these weren't humans.
Michael Myers, white people.
No, this. I mean, that's what they do. That's what white folks do.
They put on masks. I'm just saying, you just described white people.
I'm telling you, yes. But what I'm telling you is these were creatures from another planet. Different beings, not creatures.
Mankind?
No.
Kind of a man?
Kind of, but had a head of like a bird.
That's a mankind. That's what white people describe themselves as, mankind.
Aren't we all mankind?
No, they just describe themselves as mankind
I don't-
because they separate us. They said that we're not men, so they said that we're like 3/4 of a man.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. It's in the Constitution, which is weird.
I ain't make this up.
I understand. That's the fucked up thing about life, dog. The older we get, the more facts you find out that they don't fucking tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? People, we talked about it before the podcast, but I heard this shit. George Washington's teeth were not his teeth. They were slaves' teeth. It's fucked up. We weren't taught that in school.
No, what happens is we were taught we were all taught that these heroes are heroes, and we should worship these heroes and have President's Day and George Washington's birthday and he's on the dollar bill, and it's all freaking evil. It's like these people were horrible people, did horrible ass things.
Or Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. I mean, it's just General Lee. It's just like, come on. It's just like, when are the lies are going to stop? Tell us the truth. Teach the truth. If you're going to teach the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
Teach the truth.
And I think that way it gets. I think if they talk, it's so difficult, man. I think we had this conversation before. It's like, at what point do you teach? You don't want kids knowing that shit.
You want kids to know the truth. You teach the truth.
Well, yeah, I understand, but what grade?
And what grade? Shit. As soon as they start teaching history. What grade do they start teaching history?
No. That's
Teach the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Teach the truth.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's what they need to do. They need to rewrite a lot of shit.
Just tell the truth.
I mean,
about everything. About who invented what.
Well, the problem is the truth.
How the Wright brothers didn't invent airplanes.
Right.
How Elvis bit his whole shit from a black dude.
Right.
Tell the truth.
Right. Right.
Just tell the truth.
They've been doing it for years.
Everybody that's Elvis fans, they really some black dudes. I get his name for you, but y'all fans of him.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, right.
That's what y'all are. Because that's all Elvis did was mimic him to the T. From his way he moved to the way he sang his songs and everything. So you actually, this guy's name, I'll get it for you. Can you put it up there?
Well, yeah, I'll try to remember. I'll do my best, people. Yes.
Okay.
Do my best. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll get you the name.
Yeah. I mean, I can look it up. I can Google it. Oh, snap. Just getting phone calls in the middle of this. Look at how unprofessional. They forgot airplane mode, people. No, man, I can't wait for aliens to come down, dog. And I'm freaking out about this 300-foot cave with a rainforest.
That is awesome.
That is dope.
But how can you be interested in that when you're not interested in the tunnels under where we used to work at? Mother effer.
Because this is a rainforest.
How you know it ain't a rainforest now?
In the tunnels?
How you know?
Because they built the tunnels.
You don't think they built the rainforest?
They went 300 feet. No! They just grew there.
So how you know how do you know it ain't rainforest?
This is a cave they found. Inside this cave, there's a rainforest.
That's dope. It's probably like
There's probably herbs in that bitch.
Well, it's probably like creatures that we never seen.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fucking serpentors down in that bitch, yo.
Cobra. La 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 la.
That's where Chunk
Yeah,
is.
I'm trying to work for Cobra. So if you know when he starts hiring.
That's the government.
No, it's not.
That's the government.
Cobra can't be the government because he had
Cobra's
cool
the
ass.
government.
Cobra's not the government.
Cobra's the government.
G.I. Joe was the government. Excuse me.
No. G.I. Joe.
Cobra had some cool ass shit. Not the government.
G.I. Joe. Okay, G.I. Joe is the government.
Yes.
But Cobra is the deep state.
The deep state.
That's the They're
Where
the
do
deep
I
state.
apply?
You just gotta be filthy rich.
I want to be Destro.
Those motherfuckers that go to that.
I think I qualify for Destro.
You got a bald head.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. You arms dealer?
No.
You got an arsenal. I've seen it.
He's joking. No, I don't.
I've seen it.
He's joking.
Yes, we can sell shit. No, I'm kidding.
Joking.
We gotta get the Cobra stamps. We gotta come up with a new. Cobra's already taken. Yeah, that's trademarked.
I said I want to work for Cobra.
Oh, you want to work for him? Tomax's name on it?
No, Destro.
There's already a Destro.
I am Destro.
Oh man!
Check my Facebook.
I don't have Facebook.
Oh, okay. It says I'm Destro, and I work for Cobra Commander.
Are you serious?
I think it still says that. I never changed it.
That's dope. That's a good profile.
Thank you.
I'm about to shout out the profile pic I have for what was it? Netflix.
They wanted to do a verification on my company, Cobra Commander. They're like, where is this Cobra Commander? It's on Hasbro Lane, bitches.
Hasbro Lane, bitch.
You know?
I got the fucking dome.
To drink bourbon.
Whoa. He's just playing with his phone.
No, I'm looking to see if I still work for Cobra. If I've been fired yet.
Bourbon.
Oh my lord.
Bourbon.
Oh my
Bourbon.
god.
I get to drink
Oh my lord. It's on the remix.
Let's see. Oh, it says I'm a comedian. Damn it.
Yeah, you gotta change that, man. Prime time now. That's right.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. It says I'm a comedian. God damn it.
You gotta put side jobs Cobra Commander.
No, I'm not Cobra. I'm Destro.
Destro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be Cobra.
Cobra,
Commander used to retreat all the time.
He used to retreat all the time, and it was kind of smart to do that.
You gotta regroup. But he would always blame everyone else. It was hilarious.
He was like, retreat all the time, and I was like, what a wuss.
Yeah.
You go all out. What do you?
That's why they made Serpentor.
Because Cobra wasn't holding it down.
No.
But in every leader, there was always somebody up under them that wanted them, like Starscream wanted. Wanted Megatron's position.
Right. Well, yeah, man, that's the problem with power. Somebody always wants to be in control.
But Starscream sound just like Cobra.
Yes, they were the same, weren't they?
I think Cobra was Starscream.
Yeah.
And Starscream was Cobra.
Yeah.
They both wanted to rule shit.
Right? Same goddamn personality.
Yeah, same voice. Listen out for people that talk with extended S's that say S.
Ooh.
Like this is Cobra's Commanders. I ain't saying nothing about nobody, but just be careful with them S's.
Hey, reminds me of V.
V? Yeah, I remember V. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I remember
man,
that.
These motherfuckers walking around us, man.
They peel their skin, they got lizard
people.
skin, and blink
people.
upside down and stuff.
There's a lot of people in conspiracy theories that think to speak about lizard people. And of course, in the Bible, the serpent was a lizard.
5 different
races
of aliens.
Yeah, they talked about
the Greys, the lizard people, the tall whites, and I don't know the other 2.
The tall whites, are those the ones from Venus?
I don't know, but they look like Dirk Nowitzki. He's a tall white.
Okay. I remember him from the cartoon when he was in Space Jam. Wasn't that the dude they used in Space Jam?
That wasn't Dirk.
Oh, okay.
But he was probably a tall white,
He was a tall white dude. I forget who it was.
Not a tall white dude, but a tall white.
A tall white. Okay.
Species of alien.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Dirk.
Like an albino?
Not just an albino, but they had that face like Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
The protruding forehead, the cheekbones, the long face.
Okay.
That look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like Frankenstein.
He didn't look like Frankenstein. Like
more of the forehead out.
The sunken eyes. I don't know.
I'm talking about the face more so, not the body structure.
The body structure was like tall and lanky, like Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, Google Dirk Nowitzki. You know what he's talking about. That's the species of alien. That's what they look like. All of them.
He looks like Dirk. They look like Dirk Nowitzki.
So let's try and think about. Okay.
You wouldn't be a tall white.
No, not at all.
No.
5'8". I'm a Schmeagle.
I'm an Uncle Phil.
I'm a hobbit.
I'm an Uncle Phil.
There you go.
So, and Destro.
Think about all these species though that they said, like, there was an island. Wasn't there an island of like I don't want to say like hobbit people? Like they existed.
Well, I know they had pygmy Indians in Africa or in the rainforest. The pygmy Indians, they were little people.
Okay.
Then you had the inbred people from, I think they somewhere in Virginia. They were like blue skinned people or something like that.
The fuck?
Yeah.
And there's Andre the Giant proves that there's some big motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they say that they have found giant bones and things like that. Footprints, giant bones, skeletons and stuff like that they don't want people to know really exist.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are we in, man? Look, when you go outside, we're just floating in something they call space. You know what I mean? With planets out there. You know what I mean? We've given all these things names. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But people don't know what the fuck. They think they know everything and what we
like
are.
I really believe there's levels to people that know and people, you know, like for example, the race separation, and you know, there's the powers that be.
Right. Then
it's the people that say you don't like them because of this, and you don't want to like them because of this, that. It's a group of people that's making the decisions that know the truth.
Right.
Then you got the ones that stormed the Capitol, and then you got the ones that, on our side, the people that's more in tune with what's going on in the world, where they came from, doing real research, knowing that about, you know, that the melanin that's in our body is like, how can I put this? It's what makes, I don't know. It's something that people wonder about that don't know the answers to. Like, it was a reason why they had the slave women feeding the white babies. It's a reason for that. Not because, what would you think would be the reason why they would have somebody else feeding their babies milk? Because it was a scientific fact that it's actually healthier for them.
Is it?
This is what I read.
I have no idea. All I know is
why did you?
That's all I know.
It is, man. But okay, so
ain't gonna make somebody else feed your baby.
Feed your baby.
I mean, the worst thing is they had a lot of babies by men. They didn't want babies. You know what I mean?
They had a lot of babies that they had to sell the babies.
Yeah.
Or, you know, ship the babies off, and your milk that you produce, instead of feeding your babies, you feed the enemies, the villains' babies.
So fucked up, man.
You feeding the child that's going to probably grow up to
keep you
and to beat your kids.
Yeah.
Or you when you get older.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's all demonic. And it's like,
I mean, I'm glad for the I mean, I know this shit is fucking horrible. Getting into with the shooting in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? How it's just.
You know, someone asked me, do I think that kid is pure evil? And my response was, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't know. I couldn't answer that because he's 19 years old.
That's all I'm saying.
So by him being 19 years old, he was trained and taught that way.
Brainwashed. He was not brainwashed, but
he was trained and raised that way. He was raised and taught that way.
Yep.
And he carried out his mission.
Yep.
And he was
arrested.
He was arrested, gently arrested, with no bruises or anything.
Fucking amazing.
Well, it's not amazing to me.
I know. I understand.
It's like.
The worst thing is the black cop that tried to, you know, risk his life. Well, he did risk his life to try to take him out. The dude was wearing body armor, and that was the only cop that actually tried to shoot at him.
He was a security guard.
That's what I'm saying.
Retired
security guard.
A retired lieutenant from the police force.
Yeah.
His name escapes me, but you know, may God be with his family.
For sure. Yeah. Terrible situation.
It was a terrible situation, unimaginable, and
I can't even fathom thinking. I'm sorry, being 18 and waking up and saying, "Yeah, I'm about to go shoot people because of their race."
Well,
especially in 2022.
I think that he was raised that way.
He's definitely.
He was raised that way. So not only should he be arrested, and everybody, I'm talking about the people that where he came from, because
Right.
it'll be more to come. He's not the first, and he's not going to be the last.
All right. Yeah.
And it's very unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know his parents, but that shit doesn't just the hatred for people doesn't just seep into a kid who doesn't. I think he had to drive because there's not even a neighborhood around him.
When I was 19, I was thinking about
Getting some-
money, clothes, and women.
Yes.
That was all on my,
That was it. What the fuck are we gonna do tonight? I'm trying to get into some shit. And not some bad shit. I'm trying to have fun.
I was on some different shit.
I was trying to have fun, man.
I was like, I got more cars than your daddy's. What's happening? How many cars your dad got? I got more than that. So what's up?
It just drives me nuts, dude. I showed you that picture that was floating around on the internet. All them black people that got killed, unarmed, and all the white people who were heavily armed that were arrested.
That's the world we in, man.
That fucking blew my... Especially, the worst is because when you can see it and put it in perspective like that, it's like, wow. Wow.
Yeah, this is the way we've always seen it.
Yeah.
We've always seen it.
We've always seen it this way.
And now it's just that, I think the discovery is for the masses of...
Right.
For,
people who don't know.
The people that don't know.
Yeah.
We've always seen it, and you always get those comments of, hey, if you don't want harassment by the cops, just don't break the law.
Right.
But it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not breaking the law. Or if you do break a law, and like George Floyd was passing counterfeit bills, or if that was true,
right.
Did he deserve to have a knee on his neck?
Not at all.
My man with the Subway sandwiches,
right.
Did he deserve to get killed with some sandwiches?
Cigarettes.
Selling cigarettes?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Sandra Bland got arrested and was killed in jail?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah. Was killed in jail. The Tamir Rice situation.
Right.
He didn't kill nobody. He had a toy gun and got blasted on. But this 19-year-old kid took out several people.
10 people, killed 10 people, injured a few, and arrested. So did he like surrender? I don't know the details.
I don't know.
He had to have surrendered, because if he was shooting at him, they better fucking shot at him.
But I'm just saying, like, you mean to tell me that they couldn't have handled Tamir Rice?
Oh yeah, right. Oh, like he's reaching for. The problem is that's the problem with.
He had a toy gun. That was the problem.
Oh no. The problem. Did? Yeah. No, he went to probably put it down, but when you reach for something like this dude probably had his gun and dropped it.
Ain't no telling.
And went like this, and then therefore, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Once he he was defeated. It was a known fact that he had live rounds.
Yes.
The phone call for that kid said he possibly was a toy gun.
Oh yeah. There's no justification.
There was no live rounds
no justification
fired
for that. There's none.
And then he
didn't even pointed at them.
You even got those individuals to say, "I don't care. He's at the age." Da 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 da. And I'm like, no, it's not, because a lot of these parents, they don't buy their kids guns.
Right.
And the best thing to do is to, this is just my opinion, and I'm only basing it off myself. Buy the kids as many guns they want. You educate them about those guns.
Oh yeah.
You got to teach them what to do.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? White folks give their kids guns all the time. And teach them in the backyard shooting and shit.
But what I'm saying, like, even with toys, get them guns. Let them play with toy guns. You educate them on it. Never point it at anybody.
Yeah.
And you give them the education on it. They're not, even though it's a toy, you got to do this with it. And you educate them on what to do and what not to do. That way, you take the fascination away.
Right.
Because,
it's not fun if you ain't pointing at them.
Well, no, you take the fascination away, because it's like my sister was the same way with my nephews, and guess what they were building with their Legos?
Guns.
with the Legos.
Right. Oh, well, every kid does that, man.
We play guns with sticks, but I'm just saying.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
bro.
bam, 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 bam. So it's like, so you give them gun, the toy guns or whatever, and you educate them what to do, what not to do. Don't point this at anybody, and this is dangerous. People get killed for this. You take the fascination away from it.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I remember, my dad always, probably bought all, I guess, but this is like one of the first things he bought, like when we were in the store. I was like, Dad, can you buy this for me? And it was a Beretta.
Mm-hmm.
One of these first guns, like you put batteries in that bitch, but when you pull it was like, pow, pow, like it looked real as fuck,
That's
dude.
dope.
It is dope as shit, but I guarantee anybody who had that would have got shot.
Right.
Luckily, I wasn't running around all over
No,
the place.
but
that thing was dope.
Yeah, it was dope, and then I hated they put the plastic tips on it.
They not on this one.
I mean,
this one was black.
I remember that was before they did that.
Yeah.
And for the
Toys were
longest,
fun.
when I was younger and I used to sit on Santa Claus' lap, I used to whisper in his ear what I wanted every year. I did. I know, but that's what you did. That's what you did. When you sat on Santa, you told him what you wanted for Christmas. And I was like, I want a machine gun.
He's like, just shoot your eye out, kid.
He was like, you mean he was like, you mean a toy gun? I'm like, nah. I said, I want a machine gun.
You seen Rambo, right?
I was like, the ones that go. And he just laughed and shit. I was serious. I was dead serious. Each time I asked for it like 3 times in a row, I'm like, I want a machine gun. I even asked my father when I saw it on the A-Team or something. I was like, what's that called?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm going to tell Santa that I want. He said,
want the M249, Santa.
M16. Hannibal always had one. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. That's what I was like. Yeah, I want a machine gun. And he was like, oh, you mean like the toy was? I'm like, nah, man. I want the ones that go. That's what I want.
Belt fed, Santa.
That's what I want. And it was. I asked for it 3 times. I never got it. But it was like, it was a true story. And
so that's why you bought one when you got older, huh?
He's joking. Why you put guns on me, man? This dude, man. But anyway, it's just like you educate. That way you take away the fascination.
Right.
Because if you don't know, you by yourself, you with your friends. That's how accidents happen.
Oh yeah.
Or you'll be so fascinated with a toy gun, probably like Tamir Rice. He probably wasn't allowed to play with guns. He got his hand on a toy gun or a BB gun, and it was all exciting for him.
Right.
And he was going through that experiment of excitement. I heard that he was a little delayed.
Okay.
I think, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I did hear that he was a little, like a little special, like a little slow maybe.
Okay.
And that's exciting. Guns are exciting.
Yeah.
Guns are exciting. Breaking glass and
How
fire
old is
and
he?
airplanes. I think like 12.
Yeah, dude, that is so young.
It-
Look, one thing I noticed, ROE is different for white people and black people. Rules of engagement are completely wrong.
They are.
They're completely messed up. I understand. There's been plenty of times I got pulled over that the things I've said, I was explaining this. If I was, a different race, it would have been, hopefully hostility, sir. Oh, why are you getting angry? You mind stepping out of the car? And because I'm like, why you pulled me over, officer? You were speeding. No, I wasn't. I mean, this is the exact. He was like, I'm gonna fight it. Just the way I was giving him the attitude, because I knew he was wrong, for one, and it proved it in court. But had I been like that in a different race, are you kidding me? I already know what would have happened. I would have been out on the ground, fucking handcuffed with like 3 other cop cars. You know what I'm saying?
Same with the demonstrations of exercising your right, walking around with a rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a white guy can do it all day, every day. He's just exercising his right as an American.
Yeah.
So let a black person do it.
Right?
He
Walk
may
around
not,
with an AR-15? Are you fucking kidding me?
he may not live.
Not at all.
No, he won't.
Even if he goes to put it down,
Yeah.
he's going to get shot.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Well,
That is fucked up.
the world we
people.
living in.
Yeah, it's
The
so
world we
wrong,
living in.
man. I'm so sad that people have to go through that shit. It's upsetting. It's very upsetting, and seeing that really is just so blatantly like, what the fuck is going on, man? Can we please change? Can we please change? I mean, I like I said, I ain't getting into the details. I don't know if he fucking surrendered or not, but you know what he did in there. And they ain't whoop his ass at all. Yeah, no.
They probably bought him Burger King.
I know, like the last guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they do. I mean, and basically, it's like, to me, I saw it as a teammate. You're taking in a teammate, and you're going through the movements and the functionality because you have to do it. And I personally believe that it should be an organization to check to make sure that these criminals are where they should be. Because their memory is very short. Okay, he goes through trial. He's supposed to be in jail. Who's to say he's really in jail?
Right.
Who's physically putting eyes on him to make sure he's where he's supposed to be? Right. And I think it should be somewhere or organization that does that.
Well, that some people in the news who will keep stories alive follow that shit to make sure, and
not so much.
Not all the time. No, because
Yeah, not so much because you got to keep going on with the news. They'll keep distracting us with bullshit slaps.
I'm talking about independent people. People who actually care about shit and want to see justice. That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of individuals and those out there who actually are fighting for the truth. Problem is, people like that end up dead sometimes too.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's the fucked up thing.
If it's an individual.
Well, look at Ed Snowden. He's still in fucking like Russia because he told everybody that the government's listening to everything they got. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it was an organization that would actually follow up, a trusted organization that will actual follow up,
right,
put eyes on these criminals and see if they're actually where they're supposed to be.
Right.
Is this guy really doing time?
Yeah.
Because when they took him away, they looked like they were taking away an ally.
Right. Yeah, it didn't look like he was getting roughed up or
he don't even have to be roughed up. It was just like
kinda, dude. He just killed 10 people, and he's a little bitch ass.
Well, so why would you
19-year-old kid?
Why would you rough him up if you're in agreement with what he did?
Well, I'm not. So
I'm just saying that you're not, but I'm just saying, like, if he was a part of an organization and he followed orders.
Brotherhood you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You telling me they're not on the police force?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they on the police force.
And they're in jail. So he'll be well taken care of.
Yeah, he'll be well taken care of if he's there long.
You're right.
So and here's another one. With that being said, with the police and how it's handled, and it's just insane.
Yeah,
it's insane, and unfortunately, what that's going to do is it's going to start a retaliation.
I know, that's what I'm so worried about that, but I understand.
It's going to be a retaliation, and it's going to be like.
I understand completely, man. I mean, what else? You can only just keep taking it for so long. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand. That's like anybody when you're just getting poked and fucking poked. And then it's like out there. And then people just keep saying shit, and it's like, oh, you're just saying it because it's out. People are just putting it in. No, but look, one is too many. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. Black males are being exterminated. They're being exterminated like roaches. For example, I knew that Tamir Rice was a kid. You could look at him and tell that he's a kid.
For sure. Yeah.
Now, if you view people as roaches or unhuman, or you dehumanize them, you're not going to be able to tell their age.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I kill a roach, I don't know how old he is.
I killed a sparrow the other day.
Did you know how old he was?
Nope, no care in the world. And I thought about it when I...
And just like you killed the spider, didn't think about it or care about how old he is, or,
Oh, I know.
That's how they kill black men.
I know.
And that's what he did. That's what it is. It's extermination. It's a battle against good and evil. That's what it is. It's good and evil out here. That's what it is.
It's definitely good.
It's not race. It's good and evil.
That's why the aliens need to fucking show up, man, to get to put these motherfuckers in check, man. It's not us. I'm worried about. It's the people that running the shit that needs a fucking a wide awake.
I mean, it's judgment for everybody.
That's fine. I guess let's witness it because we've seen all the good shit from the 80s to now. So fuck it. Let's go out in a goddamn ball of fire. All I know is I'm going to be hiding in the goddamn camps. Waiting it out, bitches. No, I'm kidding. No, fuck it. Let's see it. That's all. Bring it, people. I want to see it. It's going to be more exciting than what the fuck's going on in the real world anyway. Think about it. be going and watch shows that don't mean shit. Meanwhile, people are running the fucking world and putting these things, you know what I'm saying, and still hating on people.
I just don't like the glorifying of, how can I put this? It's like Martin Luther King's been dead for over 30 years. He died before I was born. I'm 46.
Yeah.
Almost, 50 years?
When did he die? Was it in the 50s, 60s? 60s.
I was born in 75, so he was gone before I was born.
In the 60s sometime then.
And they're still trying to pull up dirt on that man.
Oh, yeah, because they want to just kill his legacy.
They want to kill his legacy. He cheated on his wife.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
come on.
But see, and this I'm just using it as an example. But they try to make, like heroes out of other people. Like Mr. Rogers, for example.
Mm-hmm.
They did a story of his life, and people sang when they seen him, and great guy, Mr. Rogers. I grew up to Mr. Rogers. I like Mr. Rogers.
I remember him, but I never watched.
He did not have a relationship with he was probably the greatest guy in the world to everybody but his son.
Right.
He didn't have a good relationship with his son. Maybe they made up before he died or after. Maybe his son found peace with him. Maybe so.
Right.
But to that guy that should have been the most to him,
right,
he was not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. But just, stop glorifying shit. Stop making heroes out of people that's not heroes.
Right.
And stop trying to pull dirt on people that did something good.
Right.
Or tried to do something good.
Well, that's all anybody tries to do, man, is fucking, pull somebody out, pull the fucking sheet from underneath and make them fall. Anybody who's up top, man, they want to get somebody good.
I mean, and that's cool, but but just don't glorify.
Other people.
Why you lying saying that George Washington had wooden teeth when you know he had slave teeth?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So why saying that Christopher Columbus discovered somebody that was already there? How you discover somebody that was already there?
Right. Dude. Look. That's what I'm saying, man.
Just tell the truth. Only thing solid from school is math and science.
Thank you.
Math and science. Everything else was bullshit.
Bullshit, yo. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You realize they taught us a bunch of
home ec was legit, but
thank you, home ec.
Home ec was legit when it came to the sewing, but everything was bullshit because everything was for a purpose.
You're right. Yeah.
Everything was for a purpose. Even to their food group was to me designed for people to be diabetic and have different health issues because they're
so you can use the healthcare and fucking
okay. You eat chicken abortions, pig ass, and water and mix it together, and that's a balanced meal. The water is the potatoes, the chicken abortions is the eggs, and pig ass is the bacon.
Right.
That's a healthy, balanced meal.
Yeah, it's terrible when you put it that way.
Sorry,
I want some pig ass now.
Some pig ass and chicken abortions. And mix it with some grease and water inside my stomach. Yum, yum, yummy in my tummy. I mean, it
sounds terrible.
It sounds like a future high blood pressure and diabetes to me.
Right.
So that's what it's. I mean, it's all design. And here's another design that people didn't pay attention to: PPP loans. Okay, go ahead and get your PPP loans. Get your money.
Yeah. People.
All right, you got your money. Or we gonna forgive you. And then we gonna make it really easy for you to get guns. No laws. Go ahead and get you some guns. You got the money. Go get them guns. It's all a plan, man. You just gotta open your eyes and ignore the slaps and the tackles, or the gender changes that distract us from the real news.
Right.
The gender changes and the slaps and the tackles. You gotta just keep your eyes open to what's really going on. The lies that's told to us about COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it won't. You can't have COVID in the hot weather temperatures.
Right.
Or you must quarantine for 14 days. Or
then that shit kind of went down. Like,
now it's 10 days.
And then it went to like 4.
Now it's 5 days.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Or you have to get vaccinated, and then it will protect you from getting COVID. Oh no, it won't protect you from getting COVID. You'll just have lighter symptoms. You won't suffer as bad if you get vaccinated. Oh, well, did I tell you need a booster? You got to get a booster.
Got to get a booster.
And now you're going to have to get one annually. Absolutely. Because it's a vaccine.
It's like a flu shot.
Vaccines are normally like once or twice, but this one, you got to get it every year. Lies, yeah. So it's like,
Sponsored by Pfizer. Or Pfizer.
Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah,
they wanted to kill black women. Now we want to give you a vaccine.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. It's fucking. So that's why I think this alien thing is a ploy to use it in a bad way, and I don't like it.
Well, I think the whole thing is all about population control.
That scares me.
It's population. All of it.
The aliens blew something up. Dude, I can see
I think that
now.
I think that we've been getting communications from the outer space patrol telling the planet Earth to clean that shit up around out there, or else they'll be held to pay.
Good.
Have you seen actual pictures of planet Earth?
The space junk.
Space junk. Look, Google space junk and look it up. If they're actual pictures, even if they're not actual pictures, you have to think some of it is true.
Right.
Most movies, they'll show the planet Earth with maybe like one satellite circling around. You know that's bullshit, because when my GPS goes down, it say connected to 4 out of 20 satellites. So we know at least it's 20 up there.
Right.
And that's just for this one company in the United States. So imagine if each company for maybe Rand McNally has several satellites. They probably use one satellite.
And then the different countries.
Countries that have satellites for different things, for cable, for whatever.
Oh yeah.
Just think about it.
The spy satellites.
And then when it breaks, they don't just say, "Oh, it's coming back down." It just stays
the fuck up there. And then think of all the fucking trips back and forth to space and things.
And
of
things that left, and it's just up there. It looks terrible, and you wonder why the glaciers is melting.
Right.
We're experiencing.
Well, that's just global phenomenon.
Global warming.
Something.
We're experiencing different things that never happened before. It's snowing in Florida. The crops are freezing. Earth is broken. God damn it!
Yeah.
You wonder why?
Right.
Why is it broken? Hey, the rainforest said it ain't safe on top no more. Let's move it down here.
Right.
It's safer down here.
It's going to the fucking caves.
Where the fucktards can't destroy it.
Yeah.
So we're going down here so we can live life. Earth will heal itself if you allow it.
Oh, yeah.
It will heal itself.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Life's crazy, dude. So, that's what I'm saying, man. It's... When you really sit back and think about it, it's hard to fathom, but people go through life like what fucking show's on next. Like, no thought about what the fuck is going on around.
Or we out here getting these M's, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? We out here, we got ice. You feel me? We got ice.
Yeah,
we got our bling, you know. Yeah. Get money. We got our Rolls trucks, get money, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta look good while you're flying through, space,
Yeah, or it's all about it's the weekend.
Yeah.
I
mean, we got look. I'm victim to it too, but I also think about shit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we got to live in this place we're in. You know what I mean?
I don't have any expertise in anything. The only thing I know about is nothing. I don't know.
How many people? No.
I don't even know about that. I don't know shit. I know little about nothing. I don't know shit. I'm just
a squirrel trying to get a nut in this bitch.
No, I don't even have any words.
You just exist. Is that what it is? Come on, man.
I don't even know.
You know stuff.
I don't know shit.
We just drop knowledge, people.
It ain't knowledge.
It's not.
It ain't knowledge, man. It's just
conversation.
It's just seeing and observing. It's what I observe.
Yeah.
And so.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right. Till next time, people. You can follow me at Just Full of Comedy on Instagram.
And I am the _great_COREE. That's how you find me. Or you can find us both on the Midnight Paco Podcast.
That's right, people. Please hit the subscribe, the like, the notifications.
We appreciate
Tell your
y'all.
friends. Get some more subscribers up. Trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, people.
And listen, when we get 1,000 subscribers, Justin and I are going to shave off our beards, our mustache, and our eyebrows.
That's right. By the end of the year, we gotta put a stamp on that shit, man. If it don't come by the end of the year, we ain't doing it. Cause it'll be going like that for like 5 years, and then all of a sudden be on 999 forever, and then somebody gonna hit.
I'm talking about we both gonna be looking like Richard Pryor on Grease Lightning.
It's not gonna be good, people. You see what the fuck I look like now? Imagine with no facial hair. Ooh,
And I'm gonna be looking like Panthro. So
alright, people, love you. Peace out.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. 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 Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.